Ever opened your banking app and felt that sting of surprise, realizing your balance is way lower than you expected? It happens to almost everyone at some point, and it always feels unsettling. You thought you had more, but the numbers don't lie. That shock can throw off your whole day. A lot of people in the US avoid checking their accounts because it feels stressful or even scary. Sometimes it's easier to just ignore it and hope for the best. Other times, people are just too busy and forget. But that small avoidance can build up into a much bigger problem. When you don't check, it's easy to overspend without realizing it. Bills can sneak up on you, and suddenly you're scrambling to cover payments. That's when late fees and stress pile up. It feels like the money is slipping through your fingers. But what if checking your account daily actually made life easier? Instead of panic, you feel in control. You know what's coming, what you can spend, and what to save. It's a small step, but it can bring real peace of mind. Imagine if just 60 seconds a day could help you save hundreds of dollars, reduce stress, and even reach your goals faster. Hi, I'm Sam, and welcome back to Sam the Finance Channel, where smart money moves start here. If you want to feel more confident with your money, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This video is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Today, we'll break down why checking your bank account daily is more powerful than you think. By the end, you'll have simple tools to make it part of your routine. Stick with me, because these small changes can add up big for your financial future. Think of checking your bank account like stepping on a scale every morning. You don't do it to judge yourself harshly, but to stay mindful of where you stand. Just a quick glance helps you stay in control and avoid surprises. It's a small step that builds a habit of awareness. When you check daily, you start to see patterns in how money comes in and goes out. It's like noticing the tides at the beach. Sometimes they rise, sometimes they fall. By paying attention, you avoid being caught off guard. Awareness gives you a sense of control. These small daily check-ins build up over time, like laying one brick after another. At first, it feels small, but soon you see a strong wall of financial awareness forming. It's not about big leaps, but steady progress. That's how habits truly change your future. Daily awareness is like having a compass that always points you in the right direction. Even if life feels uncertain, you know where you stand financially. That sense of clarity reduces stress and brings peace of mind. It's the foundation of building a stable financial future. Imagine driving your car without ever looking at the gas gauge. One moment everything feels fine, and the next you're stranded with an empty tank. Overspending works the same way if you don't check your balance. You won't notice when money is slipping away. By looking daily, you stay aware before it's too late. When you check your account, you catch those little purchases before they snowball into something bigger. Maybe it's snacks, streaming, or small shopping habits that quietly add up. Seeing it written in numbers makes it real. You can't ignore it. That awareness alone saves you from going overboard. Checking daily turns every decision into an intentional one. Instead of buying on impulse, you pause and ask, do I really need this? That small pause is powerful. It protects your money and keeps your goals on track. It's like steering your car carefully instead of drifting off course. When you stay aware, overspending never sneaks up on you. Just like a driver who always checks the gas, you're in control and can go further without surprises. That confidence grows every time you check your balance, and soon, staying on track feels natural and empowering. Sometimes a tiny mistake in your account can grow into a huge problem if you don't spot it early. Think of it like noticing a small leak in your roof. If you catch it quickly, it's easy to fix. But if you ignore it, one day you'll wake up to a flood. Checking daily means you stop problems before they get out of hand. When you look at your account every day, you can quickly catch wrong charges. Maybe you bought something once, but the store accidentally charged you twice. Or perhaps there's a transaction you don't even recognize. The sooner you notice, the faster you can fix it. Daily checks also help you spot missed payments before they become late fees. It's like noticing you forgot your backpack on the trail. You can go back and grab it before you're too far ahead. By catching it early, you avoid paying extra money later. It saves you both stress and cash. Fixing problems right away saves time, money, and stress. Instead of letting a small mistake snowball into a crisis, you stay in control. It feels empowering to know you're protecting yourself and your future. That's the real reward of checking your account daily. Think of it like checking the weather before leaving home. When you know if it's sunny or rainy, you're prepared for the day. In the same way, looking at your bank account daily prepares you for what's ahead. It takes away the fear of surprises. The biggest stress often comes from not knowing what's in your account. That uncertainty can feel heavier than the actual numbers. But once you see the truth, it's usually less scary than your imagination. Knowledge replaces worry. When you check regularly, you feel in control instead of lost. Each glance gives you more confidence to face your money head-on. It stops being a scary mystery and becomes a tool you can actually use. Control creates peace. Bit by bit, checking your account turns into a simple daily habit. It gives you peace of mind, like knowing exactly where you stand. You no longer need to avoid your finances because you're in charge. Less stress, more control. Think of your financial journey like an epic road trip. Every time you check your bank account, it's like looking at your GPS, making sure you're on the right route. Without checking, you might drift off track without realizing it. But with awareness, you always know exactly where you stand. When you check your account daily, you can clearly see how close you're getting to your savings or debt goals. It's like watching the distance to your destination shrink on a map. Each step forward gives you confidence and motivation. You're no longer guessing, you're tracking your progress with clarity. Daily awareness also reminds you why you're making sacrifices today. You're not just skipping coffee or delaying a purchase, you're fueling your future freedom. Each choice connects to the bigger picture, and seeing that picture every day keeps your motivation alive. By staying aligned with your goals, you make sure every effort counts. You're not wandering aimlessly, you're walking with purpose. Checking your account daily is like holding your compass close. With it, you can move forward with confidence, no matter how winding the road gets. Building better habits is just like brushing your teeth every day. You don't notice the impact right away, but over time, it saves you from painful problems. Checking your bank account daily works the same way, a small effort that prevents big money troubles. It's about making financial health as natural as your morning routine. When you make a habit of checking your account, you train your brain to stay aware. Over time, this awareness turns into self-discipline. You don't have to force yourself anymore. The habit takes over. Suddenly, good money choices feel automatic, like second nature. The real magic is that these small habits build momentum. Each day, you stack one small win on top of another. Over months and years, those wins compound into huge progress. That's how tiny daily actions create lasting financial strength. Just like brushing your teeth keeps you healthy without much thought, strong financial habits protect your money automatically. You won't always need motivation, because your habits do the work for you. And the longer you stick with them, the stronger your financial future becomes. That's the real payoff of daily consistency. Checking your bank account daily doesn't have to feel like a chore. Think of it like making your morning coffee, quick, simple, and something you barely notice after a while. When it becomes part of your routine, it feels natural instead of stressful, just a small habit. That brings a sense of control to your day. The easiest way to build the habit is to check at the same time each day, maybe right after you wake up, or just before you go to sleep. When you attach it to a moment you already do daily, it sticks better. That way, you don't even have to think about remembering it. The good news, it doesn't have to take long. Even just 1 minute is enough to glance at your balances and recent transactions. A quick look is all it takes to stay aware and avoid surprises. Think of it as a tiny investment that gives peace of mind. By keeping it short and simple, daily check-ins won't weigh on you. Instead, they become something effortless, almost automatic, just like sipping your morning coffee. You'll do it without stress or hesitation, and every time, you'll feel a little more in control of your money. Checking daily equals awareness, prevents overspending, catches mistakes, reduces stress, aligns with goals, builds habits. 1 minute a day can change how you feel about your money. It's a small step with a huge impact. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe to Sam the Finance channel, and share it with someone who wants to feel more confident with money. Now, I'd love to hear from you. You check your bank account daily, or do you avoid it? Let's talk about it in the comments. This is Sam from Sam the Finance channel. Smart money moves start here. Thanks for spending your time with me today. Here's to making money less stressful, one day at a time.